So I kind of wanted to talk about Nikola Jokic and Steph Curry because yesterday they really showed what the true definition of a superstar is, I believe. So in both those games respectively, Jokic, he dropped 36, 21, and 8. And, he just took over the game. And yes, Aaron Gordon did get the game winner. And if you look at the box score, nobody entirely played bad. Like, everyone in the starting lineup, I believe, had double digits, if I'm not mistaken. There wasn't really any bench production due to Russell Westbrook being out with left foot inflammation. And, Jokic, he really stepped up to the plate. Like, he still got his teammates the ball. He rebounded very well. And, he scored on the offensive end. And that's what led to Denver obtaining a 20-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. And the only bad thing about it is that the Clippers were able to get back into the game. Now, in all honesty, the Clippers were supposed to win this game. James Harden, he had a good game, but I feel like he didn't play. He should have played more aggressive. Like 15 and 11 on 45% shooting isn't entirely bad, but he should have taken way more shots. Norman Powell played very well. I think Kawhi played really well. Zubac's been playing well the whole series. So, the Clippers should have taken this game. But, due to circumstances, Aaron Gordon wasn't boxed out. And, they got the game. And then on to Warriors-Rockets, Steph Curry. He showed up. Now, I would have thought Steph would have had more of a playmaking type of game because usually if they don't have Jimmy Butler in the lineup or even Draymond Green per se, Steph usually is a high assist guy because he's the primary playmaker of the team. And the crazy thing about it is he scored and got people the ball. He had 9 assists. He finished with 36 points. And, I was kind of predicting him to not score that much because starting off in the first half, the first quarter, I think he had 0 points, I believe. And then at halftime, he had 13 or 15, something like that. And, he got it going. And, Steph, like, without that 36, without that 9 assists, the Warriors would be down right now because, they really didn't have anyone play or step up to the role that they needed to step up to. Like, Jonathan Kuminga only finished with 7 points. And I would have thought Jonathan Kuminga would actually take this opportunity that Steve Kerr gave him and actually thrive, but I'm guessing he's just been out of the rotation or, hasn't got the opportunity that he usually is used to, and, it's kind of affecting his play. And, hopefully Jimmy Butler's able to play in Game 4 because I don't know if Steph could maintain this level of play for the rest of the series without Jimmy Butler. We'll see, but, these two guys really showed what an NBA superstar is. A guy that has his back against the wall, that can still get a win for his team despite all the circumstances. Maybe he has a few players injured, as in Nikola Jokic case. They're playing injured. Jokic is still able to go out there and dominate and get them the ball, and they get the win. Or Steph Curry's case, your other side star player goes down. You're able to put on that load onto your scoring night, to your playmaking, and you're still able to get a win. So that's just my thoughts on both those games. I'd say Nuggets Clippers was insane. That's probably one of the only first times I've watched a team come back into a game. I've missed Warriors Clippers back in 2019 when they were down like 31, 33 points and they came back into the game. So I never really watched a team come back into the game in the fourth quarter like that. And that was the first time I seen it, and it was just crazy. But yeah, I'm going to drop a video later about Timberwolves Lakers. The Timberwolves, they went up 3-1. And, I have some thoughts on that series. But anyway, just share your thoughts, comments, whatever you like about the game, whatever you thought about the game. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.